there are mornings where I sometimes have to convince myself to believe, because we always have negativity. We're human, right? So
Yeah, of
sometimes
course.
if I wake up on a low vibe,
Oh, wait, this transfers right into our next topic, how to
Yes.
raise your vibe when you're vibing low and you can't see.
yeah. But so like, let's say even if I wake up and my vibe is 38% or whatever it is, I don't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, when it's at 38%, the lower my vibe is, the higher my stress levels are, the more I'm chemically imbalanced. Negative thoughts come, lack of confidence, lack of sharpness, the whole thing. It's like a downward spiral.
Yeah,
right?
intrusive thought, especially if you're days and days and days on this trend.
Exactly. So, yeah, so that's that. But yeah, our next topic, which is, or our next micro topic, is how to raise your vibe when you're vibing low. And the reason I came up with this topic is not necessarily like you wake up and you have a bad vibe score.
Yeah, not that.
You could, like, I can have a 100 vibe score, stress zero, sleep amazing, everything is beautiful. But I don't know, maybe at lunchtime or 1 p.m., I get some bad news. Something goes wrong. So someone in my life did something bad, or the markets crashed and I'm broke or something, And in that moment, doesn't matter how good my vitals are, I'm done. I'm stressed. My heart's going crazy. My vibe is low. I'm seeing the ghost,
Yeah.
So in times of, let's say, stress, anxiety, when your mind is your biggest enemy,
And you cannot see, like, there's no hope. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
you don't see light or whatever. Then you're on social media, you're scrolling because you're doom scrolling because you got nothing else to do. So for me, if I have those thoughts and I'm in that type of vibe, I think it's different. Like how to like low key quickly like do something to raise your vibe.
Yeah, what are
make you
some
happy.
hacks?
What are some hacks? For me, I get in my car, usually around sunset. I get in my car and I just drive. I have nowhere to go. I have no one to see, nothing to do.
Put the dog in the car?
Not even.
Okay.
With that thing, because when I go for a drive, I go for a drive. The guy's going to be flying all over the car. So I go on a spirited drive and
Love that.
and I put on my favorite music. I put on songs that are uplifting, songs about hope. So a go-to for me is usually Angels and Airwaves or Brian Fallon, these types of people, because they sing songs about hope, about overcoming whatever it is you're fearing. I mean, even one of your albums was all about like hope or good vibes, like good things, right?
Yeah. Well,
So-
all my
Yeah.
all my songs are about that. They're all about vibes.
Yeah. So for me, like a one little hack to how to slightly raise your vibe is put on your favorite song. Put on your favorite song, go for a drive, go get a burger or something, like get your mind off your phone or off whatever is bothering you. And they say when you're listening to a song or when you're singing a song or playing a song, those thoughts escape you. Those intrusive thoughts and the things that are making you sad, depressed, anxious or whatever, the piece of your brain that is doing the music and all that doesn't allow other thoughts to come in. You're focused on the song.
Okay, great.
So you go in the car and do that. So that's one little hack. Another thing, if it's later at night or whatever, stand-up comedy, always, because a lot of people, I know I have friends, I have myself, and I've done it in the past where a lot of people, if you're sad, you're listening to sad music and it's making you even more sad and it's making you relate to more sad people. And then you're on TikTok and you're in a sad algorithm
Yeah.
and
The
everyone,
sad gorilla.
all the sad and depressed people are there for each other, which is a nice thing, but it's not helping anyone. It's
Yeah.
like, it's okay to be depressed. Keep doing what's depressing you. That's not how I function. But yeah, so it's like, no, don't listen to the sad music if you're sad, right? Listen to something that gives you hope. Listen to something that pumps you up. Listen to something, watch something that makes you feel joy, brings you back to where you need to be. So that for me, it's media driven, but
That's okay.
yeah. So for me, it's consume good media,
Media and driven.
happy media, go for a drive or even go for a run or go for a walk, get out in nature. Like I literally will, I don't know, a couple months ago, I was just going through like a stressful time. And even just going out, sitting on the grass and grounding myself, like barefoot, bare hands, just sitting on the grass like this. Like after like 10 minutes, you just feel like revitalized. You're like, it's true. Like I'm like, it reminds you that, okay, all this is just noise. You feel good here in nature. Everything is great. So those are little things that I do. What are things that you do if you're stressed? if you're vibing low.
One of them's like a standard answer. Go to the gym. Because
Fair.
when I go to the gym, if I'm in that mood, I don't want to go to the gym.
For sure not.
But if I can get in the car and get to the gym, hit a little cardio at the beginning, and then just put on a good podcast or some good music and just lift weights, do my people watching, it really changes a lot for me.
Well, working out literally changes your chemicals.
Yeah, you're literally destroying those fucking loser thoughts, pardon my French.
Yeah.
Because we all get them. Another one is hanging out with people. You are one of my vibe. Like this morning, what did I text you?
Coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily vibing low, but every time I go for coffee with you, I just feel like, man, nothing matters. Like we're walking around with Lando, we have our philosophical talks about this or that.
We're observing everyone around
We
us.
watch people, we talk about whatever, and it's just like, this is like the most beautiful thing in life.
The best thing in life is shooting the shit with people you love, people you like to be around, and that's it. And whether like, you know, you do that also with your wife. I don't have a girlfriend or a wife, so but that's the best thing is getting together and having good deep talks with people that you enjoy being around.
Yeah, like leaving like with Eula, my wife, leaving this place because I work from here and going out into like a different place we've never been together and like almost going on like a date type thing. It's like so nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fresh and
it's
new.
Nice to get out of your
you know, going to mom's when we all get together and have coffee and mom and Eula are just like yapping it up super loud
about
and like
clothing.
the dogs are barking and it's like family. It's like,
yeah, it's
that
nice.
takes you out of the hole. When I'm here on the laptop for like 8 hours and I'm like, oh, when's this YouTube title gotta be? And like, what's the newsletter? I didn't release one in 3 weeks. And it's like, oh,
yeah.
Oh my God. But just connecting with people or nature. And
yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what always works for me.
Yeah.
Solitude has never helped me.
No.
Never.
I had too much solitude in 2024. So I like even one of my things for 2025 is like go do more activities with more people. Right. So like I'm trying to play some tennis. Like if I could do tennis once a week, golf once a week, gym a couple times a week. And
I enjoy working out with you.
Because I'm awesome.
Yeah. I just don't ask you to spot me. Not
man.
because I lift heavy weight, but because he's just the worst spotter.
Yo, it stresses me out. Don't put your life in my hands ever.
So
Don't
that's
ever
the
put
problem.
your life in my hands.
So I'm there.
Literally in my hands.
I'm there. And all he has to do is put like 5 pounds of pressure.
Oh, no.
But the thing you do the worst is you make me laugh so hard while we do it that I'm going to drop the weight on my head and we'll die. So
yeah,
there's no exercises where we're spotting.
Like we're very close and we're very similar, but he loves the gym and working out. And it's something that it takes all my effort plus more to even just get in the car to go to the gym. When I'm there and I'm working out, I feel amazing and I love it. But man, it takes everything to just get there for me. And I don't think that'll ever change. Like
you never know.
You never know.
You're writing the narrative of your subconscious.
It's been like what, I don't know, 15 years on and off working out, right?
Yeah, but when you get in the rhythm, you're in the rhythm.
Yeah. I like working out with people.
Yeah.
I go alone. I've gone alone and stuff like that, but I've always worked out with trainers too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's also because I'm lazy. You hand me my weights, you assess my weights.
Well, that's what I do for you.
Yeah, well, that's why I like working out with you.
Yeah,
because you
do this, do that.
We laugh. I'm like, yo, just you tell. You're that guy.
It's like when we go to a restaurant. I never look at a menu. I haven't looked at a menu when I go to a restaurant with him in years. He just orders everything.
So I order everything.
You order a lot of it, and I never have to worry. So it's like the gym. It's like I'll handle that menu. You handle the food menu. Whatever.
Yeah, it's great. It's perfect. But yeah, okay. So yeah, definitely working out, and that's something which I'm implementing now, because
last pod you said you were going to start, and you did.
I did. We're a few workouts in. The big fear was my back. Like I was literally in physical therapy and stuff, and I just didn't want to do something that would set me back again, pun intended. But yeah, so the back does get a little sore after the workouts.
Yeah,
but we're strengthening it, or at least we think we're strengthening it. So
yeah, well, look, I'm not a doctor here, but
but slow. I'm lifting as light as possible, and it's
we're not doing anything to hurt you, just to build up the connective tissues.
Exactly. So no, it feels great. I'm happy we're doing it. And so working out. Anything else if you're vibing low?
Amazing. Working out, family time, socializing,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely like a fast. Always gets me in gear.
Yeah, but a fast is like a process of days. I'm talking like
Okay,
like a quick win. Like you're feeling like crap right now. What can I do?
it's just to change the routine. The routine needs a change. It's like I'm getting no. I think when we're getting that, there's like we've reached a point of lack of stimulus, and it's just like go for a walk, call a friend, just go do something else. Leave where you are. Don't stay where you are.
Yeah, maybe do something totally out of your routine.
Yeah. So that's it. I think that's plenty of hacks there for item number 5 here.
Yeah, so like just little things, because throughout our day you can be having the greatest morning of your life, but then you can get some bad news, or something happens to you, and you're down in the dumps instantly.
Yeah, talking about it, right? Talking about what's troubling you.
Yeah, so that's also something, like a lot of people, myself included, like we hold things in. We don't talk about them. We try to fix them ourselves, but it only makes things worse.
Yeah.
I think the easier and the more transparent you are, and the more you talk about it with people you trust, the better it is. I think people are always very concerned that they're going to be judged based on their past, or based on the thing that is troubling them right now, or whatever. But like, no, nobody cares. We're all human.
Yeah, well, we feel that and it's almost like the fear of being judged for asking for help is like I'm not even aware that it's like, why am I doing this and that and that? And I'm like, why don't I just ask for help? Like,
ask and you shall receive.
Really
is how it works. Whether you're asking God or the universe, or you're asking a friend,
or your neighbor,
or your wife. Or
people love to help people.
It feels good to help people.
Yeah, we're like wired. We're like actually wired with like there's a chemical reward system when you help someone, you feel good.
Yeah.
So it's like we're programmed to help people.
Yeah. And another thing is like, also like part of like resetting your year or resetting everything is a big thing, and it's what I've done over the years, like over a lot of time, which I think people should start to do. Is just because you know someone, or you've been friends with someone for 30 years or whatever, it doesn't mean if you've grown apart so much that the only time you talk or whatever is negative, or you don't feel good about it after, it's like, just drop anyone who makes you feel that way. Like, if you're scrolling on an Instagram story, you go across an Instagram story and you see something or someone, and you're just like, oh, what? And you skip it.
Yeah.
Well, why are you following that? If every time you see this person's story and it makes you go, ah, why are you following them? Get rid of him. Who cares how they feel about it? If every time you see them, you're, get rid of it.
And you never see them anyway.
Exactly. So it's like, just do that with like the people in your life. Everything that makes you go, in your whole life, get rid of it. Anything, or as girls say, that anything that gives you the ick, anything or anyone, if it makes you go,
yeah,
gone. See you later.
Later. Sayonara.
Yeah, that's like, because I don't know. Everyone, we're human, so we have a hard time disconnecting and letting go. And
we're not supposed to have 50,000 connections.
No, we're not. And we're not supposed to be stimulated all day, every day by everything. That's why, I used to read almost every morning for years and years and years. In the last 4 years, I still read, but I'd say 90% less. So about 2-3 months ago, I said, okay, I got to get back into reading. And again, every morning, 5 to 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, sometimes an hour now. Oh, everything is so much better when you read, Yeah. And it doesn't have to be like self-help and business. Like, it could be fiction. It could be a story that inspires you. It could be someone's autobiography that you look up to that inspires you. Someone who maybe went through the same things you're going through. And because when you're reading, not constantly consuming and refreshing, you actually have time to think, process, assess, and think about how your life compares to whatever you're reading. So it's such a great thing. And
it's easy it's like, it's relaxing, it's soothing, it's paper, you're taking it in. It's not like micro videos that are scrollable to the infinite.
infinite.
Like
Yeah.
it's so crazy. It's so bad. I'm sure in the future they're gonna look back and be like, yeah, Instagram was and TikTok were way worse than cigarettes. Way worse. They'll be like, yo, when you were pregnant, you used to scroll Instagram, and they're gonna have like crazy relations like that, where it's like, yeah, your kid's gonna come out all bork.
Yeah, crazy stats and data on all that stuff, and yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot. And what we were talking about yesterday is like, Instagram it's a good tool, as it is a bad tool, like everything, yin and yang.
Well, a car, you can drive it to work, or you can drive it into a building.
Yeah, like everything in life is black or white, right? What was the point that I was getting at though?
And every shade of gray in the middle.
Yeah, but
Instagram. We were talking about it yesterday.
We were talking about yesterday how Instagram is gonna start rolling out AI, like
profile,
their own Instagram AI profiles of like people who look like people. I don't even think you will know that they're AI, and they're going to be commenting on if you post a picture or a story, like commenting, "Hey, that looks cool, man," like whatever. That's crazy. Like to me, that's like,
how'd you get that tone, man?
Yeah, it's like that's like even more. Now, so before, if you didn't have anyone responding to you, now you've got fake people responding to you, keeping you on there even more, and their AI is producing AI content.
Maybe they've been doing it for years. That's what the bots are. You know, because like how many bot comments are there all the time?
Yeah. So like to me, but I do see the world even like in Gen Z and the younger people, like people are getting tired and fed up about it. The majority of people are still on it, but like I do see tides shifting in a way. Like people are waking up, people are realizing they're depressed, they're anxious, they're fed up of just the infinite scroll.
Yeah, they call it doom scrolling.
Yeah, it is doom scrolling, you know, and we are addicted to it.
Yeah, of course. It's the most addictive thing ever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, like I'm at a traffic light and everyone around me in the traffic light, behind me, in front of me, or whatever, it's like a 30-second traffic light like this. Everyone's like, you know, just going for it, myself included. I'm at a traffic light, I'm on my phone. Okay, do I have a notification? You know? What's going on? Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, man, just chill at your light, listen to the song, enjoy the sun.
Yeah. Look around.
Yeah. So like I'm guilty of all that stuff too. But
you're aware of it and you're working on it. Like we all are. Or at least like some of us are.
Yeah. But I don't know. So for me, it's just like I was really happy and excited to start my new year kind of in November, October. Change certain things.
You were like planning what you wanted to accomplish, and you were self-assessing, and you're like, this is what I don't want this year to be.
Exactly.
So I'm going to remove that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know that I have a big year ahead of me. I know that I have a lot of responsibilities. I have a mission to build this big company. There's a lot of things that I need to do. And if I'm going to do that, I need this vessel to be as sharp as possible. I need my inputs to be great. I need the things that I do for others to be great. And I need everything around me to be great.
I love that.
Because if everything around you is great, then that path forward is much easier.
Yeah.
So
I totally agree. I totally agree. And I totally love it. And talking about like the addictiveness of every social platform, we're not trying to do that. We don't want to build something that is enslaving you with this thing in your hand.
No.
We want to give you a tool, and we don't know the answers exactly to how yet, right? Because we know what the North Star is. We want to make your life better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Pear's goal is, to make your life better, to help you vibe better. And whatever brings us to that is what we're going to do. And we learn slowly but surely. But our goal is not to give you 55 notifications a day. Our goal is not to show off how many followers you have. Our goal is to
sell you infinite products, you know?
Yeah. Our goal is literally to like
raise your
vibe and reward you for following the path and staying on track.
Yeah. Like
so it's
like imagine you can get, I don't know, what's the new popular brand, Aloe Yoga, you know? Like imagine if you're on Pear and you're at the top of the leaderboard, you won for the month. Like, yeah, eventually soon, the higher you vibe, you literally will be rewarded with partners that we're going to be working with. So you could get like cool kickbacks and all that stuff from some of your favorite brands and products and the wellness stuff. So like,
yeah, I don't even think top of leaderboard. Like if you're tracking every day and you're like above your average, is like
If you're doing-
you
if
should be
you're-
racking up points like every day.
exactly. So like rewarding for vibing high incentivizes the user
To be healthy.
to be healthier, to be a little more balanced, and and literally you're going to feel better, and then you will also be rewarded for that and for that effort, because it does take effort to
It takes effort. Like, why are people so unhealthy? Because they're rewarded by their jobs to do things that cause them to be unhealthy, to stay in traffic for 4 hours for whatever that paycheck is. But imagine now, like, we can start shifting the tides where people are being paid to be healthy. And the net benefit of that is that there are less sick people, there are more friendly people, and there are more innovative people.
Mhm.
We've just created the most incredible time
and even
of
such
history.
and such a cool thing is like we don't have that many people on our leaderboard. We still got like 20 or 30 people. One, like there was a girl who's on Pair, and she said that her business was looking to hire someone, and she didn't even like this first go on LinkedIn or any of that stuff. She was like, well, maybe someone on Pair who's like vibing super high needs a job. If you're vibing high and you can see like people's 30-day trend, 60-day trend, 6 month, like if they're constantly always rocking and rolling, you know that this is how they live their life and this is how they're going to apply themselves in that job, because it is a direct correlation.
Yeah, better, like big CEO said, better sleep, better work.
Exactly. So even without it being our intention, like there are like job interviews going on because of Pair, because you're literally seeing people who are vibing high. So it's just building a really good community. Like, yeah, I'm very
It's
excited
really
about
infinite, and I'm absolutely positive that this is gonna this is gonna be great, because it's taking our lifestyle and the way we live life and the way we see and building something.
It's making wellness cool, really. We're trying to make wellness cool, because it was always not cool, or oh, you have to diet and do things like, bro, I don't diet.
No, that's
I don't.
Diets are scams to sell courses.
Courses or products that don't work, but like now,
the best diet is the diet that you can adhere to your whole life.
Exactly.
That's what Athlean X says, and he's the man.
Okay, but exactly, it's not a diet; it's just like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like if I want to go have 10 cheeseburgers today, I can have it, and it will have. I'll be full, but like it won't impact my body or my health for more than a day. You know, like it's not going to change anything, because 98% of the time I'm rocking and rolling clean.
Yeah, but if you're eating, 2 McMuffins with a double in the morning, and having scotch at lunch, and then you're
bro, if you're starting your day,
if
you're starting a day with a frappuccino from Starbucks, your day's gone already. You're almost already starting at like 50%, you know?
Yeah. And if you're having that and you don't know what it's making you feel, it's like you're pretty far gone, my guy.
Yeah. But it is what it is. We're not here to judge anyone. We're here to show.
We used to do the dumbest things ever.
Oh yeah. I don't like to tell people anything, because I'm not a perfect person, but I like to lead by example. And my thing for this year is like, I'm not going to tell anyone to do anything. I'm not going to judge anyone. I love everybody. Everyone's on their own journey. If I want to help someone, lead by example. You know, be that person that they be inspiring to others. Don't tell them what to do, because people used to tell me what to do and they gave me great advice, and I told them to buzz off, you know? So I know that telling people what to do doesn't ever work. But if you show them
you can inspire them.
If you can inspire and show them the reflection of your lifestyle and how you're living and how it's making you feel that succeed, then that's all you need.
It's the only way to do it, man.
So look, I could talk all day.